Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. Brief overview of Iraq's economic landscape, importance of currency exchange and international relations, historical context. Iraq's economic history and the impact of war and sanctions. Previous currency policies and their outcomes. Role of the Iraqi dinar, IQD, in the regional economy. Current economic situation. Analysis of Iraq's current economic indicators, GDP, inflation, etc. Overview of oil dependence and diversification efforts, government reforms and international partnerships, international relations, Iraq's relationships with neighboring countries, role of the United States and other international power, impact of foreign investments and partnerships. Currency and exchange rate, explanation of currency valuation and exchange rates, historical fluctuations of the IQD and what they mean for the economy, speculations on the future of the Iqd process of going international, steps Iraq is taking towards international economic integration, economic reforms and their implications, impact of international trade agreements and organizations, case studies, examples of countries that have successfully transitioned to international status, lessons learned and applicable strategies for Iraq, potential challenge, political instability and its impact on economic reform, security issues and their effect on foreign investment, managing public expectations and economic realities, the future outlook, predictions for Iraq's economy and the IQD scenarios for the next 5-10 years. Importance of continued reform and international cooperation, conclusion, summary of key points, final thoughts on the significance of Iraq going international. This outline gives you a framework to develop each section into detailed discussions that could collectively reach your word count target. If you'd like, I can help expand on any specific section. Expanding your points into a detailed outline for a 15,000 word analysis would involve elaborating on each topic while maintaining a cohesive structure. Here's how you can break it down. Overview of Iraq's geopolitical and economic significance. The purpose of analyzing Iraq's economic transition. Iraq's economic history and the impact of war and sanctions, pre-war economy. Structure and strength of the economy before conflicts. Effects of wars, how the Iran-Iraq War, Gulf War, and subsequent conflicts disrupted economic stability. Sanctions, overview of UN sanctions and their long-term effects on Iraq's economy, infrastructure, and public services. Reconstruction efforts, post-conflict recovery and its challenges. Overview of historical currency policies in Iraq. The introduction of the Iraqi dinar, IQD, and its initial valuation policies leading to hyperinflation and currency devaluation in the 1990s. Impact of the 2003 invasion on the IQD and subsequent monetary policy changes. Role of the Iraqi dinar, IQD, in the regional economy, position of the IQD in the Middle Eastern currency landscape, comparisons with regional currencies, for example, the Saudi Riyal, Kuwaiti Dinar. The significance of the IQD for trade within the region. Current economic situation, economic indicators, detailed analysis of GDP, inflation rates, unemployment, and economic growth. Oil dependence. Examination of Iraq's reliance on oil revenues and the volatility of oil prices. Diversification efforts, initiatives to develop non-oil sectors, agriculture, manufacturing, tourism. Government reforms, current policies aimed at economic stabilization and growth. International relations, neighboring countries, Iraq's economic ties and diplomatic relations with Iran, Turkey, and Gulf states. Role of the U.S., historical and current influence of the United States in shaping Iraq's economy. foreign investments, impact of international partnerships, such as those with China and European nations. Currency valuation, explanation of how currency valuation affects the economy and trade. Historical fluctuations of the IQD, key events influencing the value of the IQD and lessons learned. Future speculations, expert opinions and forecasts regarding the IQD's potential stabilization and appreciation. Steps towards integration, policies and measures Iraq is adopting to integrate into the global economy. Economic reforms, discussion of reforms needed to improve the business climate. International trade agreements, Iraq's participation in trade agreements and partnerships with global organizations, for example, WTO. Examples of countries like Vietnam and post-Soviet states that have successfully transitioned to international markets. Strategies and lessons that Iraq can learn from these examples. Political instability, how political dynamics can hinder economic reform and growth. Security issues, the impact of ongoing security concerns on foreign investment. Public expectations, challenges of managing public perception and expectations during the reform process. Predictions for Iraq's economic trajectory over the next decade. The importance of sustained reforms and international partnerships for success. Final thoughts on Iraq's potential as a player in the global economy. Summary of key findings and insights. The significance of Iraq's transition for its people and the region. Comprehensive list of sources, studies, and literature used in the analysis. This structure provides a detailed framework for developing each section into comprehensive content. If you want to dive deeper into any specific topic or need more details for particular sections, let me know. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.